country called me, I was ready to go. I was drafted the first day of October 1941 in the first draft. 52, I was organized the first base post office that handled all the mail for the Second World War in Europe, and that was over 3.5 million people. My name's Henry Brown. This year, the first day of July, I will be 88 years old, and I'm a World War II veteran, retired from the U.S. Postal Service, and I volunteer at the Alexandra Monroe High School. I'm a hall monitor in the back hall. Sign in for me, please. I check students in and out for any reason that they may have to leave the building. Hello there. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. I worked with young people just all my life.
Hi, John. How are you?
I knew what their interests were. I knew what they were capable of doing. Loved the kids. Knew every kid in the neighborhood by their first name, you know, and the families. I remember your mom and dad and all of you living out there.
Right.
You boys.
Yeah, they live in Fort Clinton, Ohio now.
Oh, do they? Talk to the students as they come and go and see how they're doing. Made up your mind where you're going to school?
I'm actually going to the Army.
Are you ready?
I leave for basic training June 6th.
Are you ready? How neat. Kind of indicate that if I can help them some way, I'd be glad to do that. Do a good job. Protect yourself.
I appreciate it.
Okay? Sometimes the school asks me to talk to the history class.
Class, we have a World War II veteran here today, Mr. Brown, who's going to speak to you about his experiences and tell you a little bit about what life was like over there in Europe.
You want to remember that everybody depended upon mail. The British built us a building and they still use it today for mail that's coming back to any place in the world out of that building yet today.
What were the real new inventions that you kind of
in the First World War, the way they dropped their bombs is they just held out like that and dropped it. I love talking to these young people. I went to Washington, D.C. to the dedication of the World War II Memorial. This shows myself and another soldier that was out there at the dedication of that. There's a wristband that the young people made up, and they collected $2 from each student for me on my trip. Well, I had already bought my tickets and everything that I needed, and so I'm giving that money back to the school in the form of scholarships to the students, and a couple of them a year. Okay. Great people. And I intend to use all of it for that purpose. The education I got was very valuable to me, and I feel that, you know, anything that I can do to help anybody, I don't care whether it's an adult or a student, to better their life, that's what I want to do. I just think they're the greatest bunch of young people in the world. And they're my friends, and I hope to be a friend to them. It's that simple. I'd do most anything for most anybody. I've been blessed, though.